Hello guys, how are we today? As you can probably tell, I am now at the end of my cold, which means that I have the sore throat going on, so this is great. But as you guys know, and you're wondering who the hell I'm holding the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, and this video is going to be my reaction to the film, which I saw on Friday. So we'll start off with just saying that, oh my goodness, it was the most amazing film ever. I loved it. I have not stopped thinking about it since I saw it on Friday. Today is Sunday, and I loved it. I can't actually believe, like, I was so worried because I really don't like live action films or the Disney ones. Like Cinderella and Maleficent were not good. Jungle Book was okay, but still not what I really wanted. So I was worried that they wouldn't do it justice, but oh my goodness, they certainly did. And I would like to think that is because my lovely Alan Menken, who is the man behind all the songs of so many classic Disney films such as Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, Tangled, Aladdin, anyone like in the 90s region you can think of. So I just think he is what made it so good. Like, even though obviously all the actors are really good as well, he is like the basis of why this film is amazing. Okay, so we can talk about the songs first. All the songs were really good, and they are obviously slight tweaks of the original film, but none of them screamed out to me as this isn't good. I mean, the only one that I thought could have done with some work was Be Our Guest, but I personally think that's because I absolutely love Luminaire from the animated film, just his like facial expressions and the way he moves, and I think that the Luminaire in the Beauty and the Beast film doesn't have as much movement, which I guess is because he is slowly turning into an object. So yeah, but they really did do it justice. It just wasn't as good as I expected it to be. My favourite song in the film was probably Gaston. Josh Gad, who plays LeFou, he does an amazing job. He is just so funny, and it's just everything he says and everything he sings, it has this sort of like different quality to it. I don't know, he's not just bland and like straight all the time like this. He is just like, his voice can do so many different things. It's amazing. They did add a few new songs into the film, such as Evermore, which is a solo by the Beast, and I can't remember what there was, but it's a song again that the Objects sing, and it's a couple of little bits here and there, and I do think that they actually all worked really well. My favourite new song they added is Evermore by the Beast. It is amazing. Obviously I won't give context to it because I don't want to ruin the film, but yeah, that is a beautiful song, and it's sung so well. There is, sorry, just putting them up again so you guys can see. There is a lot more added elements in the film. It's a lot longer. It's like nearly 2 hours, or over 2 hours, I think. So obviously, I mean, in terms of length of the film, I'm not sure if it drags a bit. I think that's just the case with all new films. You just don't know where it's going to go. But yeah, I think it was fine. So the new elements, there is a few. One of them, because I'm not going to give any spoilers on this video, one of them I thought there wasn't really any need for, and if you want to know which one that is, then please message me and I can tell you. But there is a new added element near the end, which is, oh my god, it is amazing. Like, it made me so, like, feel so many emotions, and it was just so good. So yeah, most of the new elements work really well, which is something that I didn't expect to happen. I was worried, obviously, that they'd do something stupid and new to the film, but they really didn't, so I thought it was great. I mean, most of the new elements in the film, they like are there to show more depth to the characters. Like, there's a really good bit at the beginning with showing more depth to the Beast. And also, I think Belle's dad has a lot more to do in this film, which I do think is good. I absolutely love Maurice in the first film. I thought he was hilarious, but this really shows Because I think in the first film he just comes across like so crazy and so mental that you're kind of like, yeah, it's fair enough that people put you in the asylum, but not asylum, wanted to put you in the asylum. But in this film, I think that obviously he is shown in such a nicer light than the original. Talking about some of the actors in the film, let's start off with Emma Watson. I was kind of worried about her being Belle. Not because of looks, obviously she looks very similar to Belle, but I was worried about her singing voice. When I saw the trailer for Belle Reprise, I was worried. I did think that, can she like handle the songs? And I gotta say, she can. Like, when you actually put her in the film as a whole, she does work really, really well. And yeah, perfect part to play. Dan Stevens, who plays the Beast, obviously there's a bit of a difference in this one because technically you don't really see him that much in the film. But obviously they've used his voice, but they've like added a bit more of like a beastie tone to it. But I do think he is great. He is really, really good, and you do get to see more of him than you would have done in the original film. Okay, what we got all the animated characters. They all work really well. My absolute favourite is probably Cogsworth, who plays, Ian McKellen I think plays him, and he is just amazing. Emma, I forgot what her name is. Emma Thompson, who plays Mrs. Potts, is beautiful as well. I really kind of like how they didn't change what they were meant to sound like. They all sounded really similar to the original film, which I think was really nice as well. Now on to my favourite character in the film, Gaston. Oh my goodness, that man. His name is Luke Evans in real life, and my goodness, he plays such an amazing character. Like, I literally love his portrayal of Gaston so much. Not gonna lie, he is very attractive, so that's probably also why. But his singing voice is just like amazing, and he just brings so much more to Gaston than what you originally see in the film, and I absolutely loved it. It's probably my favourite actor in the film. And lastly, Josh Gad, who plays LeFou. I've already mentioned him. Again, perfect choice. You can still hear Olaf in his voice, but it doesn't matter because he plays a really good sidekick. The last thing I wanted to talk about is basically the biggest news story that has been surrounding Beauty and the Beast, which is LeFou being gay. Now, I am struggling to wonder, if I didn't know about this, like if I didn't see it in the news, would I have realised in the film? Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know if I would have done. It's so subtle what they show. Like, it's crazy. I see no reason for why anyone could have had anything wrong with this film. I just think it's because they said that he was gay, that people, like different countries, I think like Malaysia, Russia, I think have like you can only see it if you're over 16. Like, they probably only know because Disney said. And I do think it is ridiculous. Like, honestly, like, there is like nothing in the film. I mean, there is, like, once you know that LeFou is gay, then you can see stuff in the film that might like incline that he is into men. Like, I'm not going to mention any of the bits because again I don't want to ruin it, but there is one bit you can see in a trailer for Gaston where he quickly winks when he says, and he will tell you, like, and you'll know which team you prefer to be on when he sings it, and he winks quickly, and you literally would not see it unless you were looking out for it. Seriously, it is so just like stupid, and I think like it's great. Like, it's so good to have like finally a gay character in a Disney film, but I do not see what all the hassle was about, and I am wondering whether I would have actually realised if I didn't see all the news articles. As you can probably tell from this video, I absolutely loved the film. I have listened to the soundtrack non-stop since I saw it on Friday. It brought me to tears, it made me happy, it did all the emotions. I absolutely loved it. It was oh my god. Seriously guys, you need to go see it. Like, it is the best film going to be out in 2017. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it seriously is. It is amazing. I can't even imagine how many box office records they broke on Friday. Like, it's ridiculous. So many people I know went to go see it. Like, every time, so I booked it, it was like booked out everywhere. I went for a 7 o'clock viewing and there was, thank God, 2 seats in the back. But yeah, honestly, I want to see it again, like, so bad. That's how much I want to see it. So I honestly think it's the best film. It's really good. So that's my review for Beauty and the Beast with my stunning little chap, Beast. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast. So I absolutely 110% recommend you go see the film. It is amazing. Okay, thanks so much for watching this video. Hope to see you again very soon. Bye!